We're back in the Fantasy Barbecue Tuesday night in MLB. I've got 6 of my favorite plays, including a couple value plays under 3,000 on both sites. What team are we stacking? A starting pitcher that feels too cheap, some home run spots, and of course, my favorite play of the night. Who we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Barn. Find out. Welcome in, guys. Tuesday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Good to be back once again. 6 guys fresh off the tap for you on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Before we get into plays, you guys know the drill. Even though yesterday sucked, we're crumpling yesterday up, we're throwing it away. Still take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and head over to scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. All right, housekeeping. We have a Coors Field game. We have weather spots to watch, including that Coors Field game. Keep an eye on Kevin Ross' forecast. If we have to make any changes, that is, we will do so in the comment section of the video. All right, let's dive in. Let's start on the infield at shortstop with Willy Adames of the Brewers. Now, my Brewers certainly a letdown yesterday against the Rockies. Fresh start here tonight against Minnesota. Adames swinging a very good bat, hits in 10 of the last 13, and has gone yard twice in the last 5 games. Leads this Milwaukee team 257 ISO against right-handed pitching. Very good against fastballs. We know we're going to get a bunch of those from Dylan Bundy over 40% of the time. That's his pitch to righties. We're talking a WOBA over 400 and ISO over 300 against that pitch. Our power mix in play here as well. Bundy giving up a 48% fly ball rate, 40% hard contact rate. Adames in a great spot here against Bundy to lead us off. All right, let's go from one former Ray to current Ray outfielder Randy AROZARENA. Another guy locked in right now. 3 multi-hit games from over the last 6, couple home runs in that stretch here as well. And when we shrink the sample size down, not been great against righties this season, but really doing well over the last month or so. 247 ISO in a 380 WOBA. Again, we get a solid pitching matchup here. Watkins loves to throw that cutter almost 40% of the time. 384 WOBA for AROZARENA against that pitch. And Watkins, we know, it's been a mess against righties. Almost a 350 WOBA allowed. ISO well over 200. And our power mix in play here for Tampa Bay, 51% fly ball rate, 34% hard contact rate to those right-handed bats. AROZARENA swinging a good stick right now. Great matchup here tonight with Watkins. All right, let's go to starting pitcher. I mentioned a guy I think is too cheap, and we know there's upside here with Spencer Strider of the Braves. Now, Strider against Nola. This one going to be must-see TV tonight, but you look at some of the sportsbook numbers, Atlanta, the favorite here on the road at almost minus 120 against Philadelphia and Aaron Nola. So to me, that tells a very big story here. Let's save the money. I love Nola as well. We know the Braves strike out a lot. Phillies, a lot of strikeouts as well. So let's save some money here with Spencer Strider. At least 7 strikeouts in 7 of his last 10 starts. We look at his Philadelphia lineup. Strider been doing a good job of limiting power. We know there's some dangerous bats in this lineup here, both righties and lefties holding the ISO under 105, and 6 of the projected starters here sitting at a 21% or higher strikeout rate. 4 of those top hitters, 26% or higher. We know that's the name of the game with Spencer Strider. Love the strikeout props for him here. Love this matchup as a favorite on the road. Spencer Strider, my favorite pitcher of the night. All right, let's get back to the bats. Let's get you some value at second base with Nolan Gorman of the Cardinals. So it's definitely quieted down. Came up, made an instant impact. We know he's one of the better prospects in baseball. Has gone quiet of late, and all that's done is driven his price down. We're under 3K on DraftKings, which is always a great price point to save us some money. FanDuel down there as well. Leads this Cardinals team, 203 ISO. We know there's a lot of power in that bat. Hard contact rate north of 40%. Also leads St. Louis against right-handed pitching here. And Berrios been solid, no doubt. Not against lefties. 361 WOBA allowed, 240 ISO. And our power mix there as well at 41 and 39%. Nolan Gorman, great value play tonight against Jose Berrios. All right, let's continue the value plays next at third base or outfield with Jake Lamb of the Dodgers. To me, one of the better value plays in all of DFS right now on both FanDuel and DraftKings, sitting at 2,200 on both sites. We know there's a lot of power in this bat, and he has certainly done that to start the season here against righties. Limited sample here, but almost a 300 ISO and a WOBA sitting at almost 380 against those righties. Now, Gray, always a guy we want to target with left-handed bats. It's been that bad for him. WOBA approaching 400. The ISO is north of 300 here. Jake Lamb simply too cheap. Again, especially on DraftKings when I can plug a guy in at 2,200. Really going to open some things up. Take advantage of this value tonight against Washington. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Congrats to all the recent winners. Very easy to play. Thank you to you guys. Make sure you click that thumbs up button if you have not already, and then head to the comment section. You're going to guess fantasy points on FanDuel for my highest scoring hitter. Closest guess wins themselves an absolutely free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Chance to check everything out behind the scenes. And while you're down there, who's your favorite play of the night? Who's your beast? Agree, disagree with mine? Let's talk some Tuesday night baseball. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Tuesday night, no matter, the beast of the night. All right, beast time here. He was a popular choice in the comment section yesterday. They let us down a little bit. Going to go right back to the well here on the Dodgers. We're rolling first baseman Freddie Freeman, tonight's beast of the night. So Freeman swinging a red-hot stick. We're talking 7 multi-hit games for him over the last 11. We know this guy hits righties well, leads this Dodgers team, 413 WOBA on the season, ISO at 233 for him, and we've already talked about Gray and his struggles with left-handed bats. 52% fly ball rate, not good against a power hitter, along with a 34% hard contact rate. Power mix in play here. We mentioned the WOBA and the ISO, both way up there against lefties. Freddie Freeman in an absolute smash spot. Easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's beast of the night. All right, guys, that wraps up for Tuesday night in the Fantasy Bar. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video, along with your guess for my highest scoring hitter on FanDuel. Just need those fantasy points for a chance at some free RotoGrinders Premium. Head over to scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. You can also follow me on Twitter if you don't already, at Beermakersfan. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck tonight, and we'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist